Ah, what a wonderful day. Got nothing better to do. Got something... I got plans to do stuff today. But you know what? Internet's acting up. I got nothing better to do. Time to play some Animal Crossing. Good old Animal Crossing. Hope you guys are excited for this because this is going to be a nice, relaxing... Oh. Wait, that's not what the title says? Oh, no! I made a mistake! Okay, guys, now for the actual game that we're supposed to play today. Oh, I can't believe I'm planning to do this. But I did promise people that I would at least attempt to do the series. Granted, I have endeavors of doing 2 and 3, but I definitely want to do other games of this series. And you guys can basically tell based off the intro music. Yep, Dragon Quest the original. Thankfully, it's not Dragon Warrior, but it's going to be roughly the same. There's autosave data, and there's Venture 4. We're going to go into Venture 4, create a new log, and, yeah, that's not great at all. So, quest log number 2, and we are actually going to put in my little initials for most LPs. We're going to put J, as soon as I can find J. JaydeXM, and we'll just name this file the second. Why is it the second? Because I said so. Also, just to be a little charismatic, there we go. Put the text speed at like 3. We'll put the music. We'll keep the music as it is. Sound effects the same. And yep. Here we go, the sign of the bloodline of Erdrick, the hero of legends. Long have I waited thy coming. Oh god, I'm not gonna read all this. The day of you ascending to the light and the sphere of light, or whatever. To best, to beat the Dragon Lord! The new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he stole away his sphere of light and plunged the land into darkness once more. At this state of affairs, to suffer countless perish the realm. So we're the bloodline. That's gonna basically purge the world. Oh man, we're only doing Dragon Quest 1 out of the original set, and I'm glad for it. So we got a torch, we got a magical key. Wait, it's starting with a magical key right after that. Oh, because you have to get out of the room. Yep, we're doing Dragon Quest 1. So, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be a lot of jump cuts in this game, but to give you guys an idea of why I'm doing Dragon Quest 1, it's because I actually do think this game is short. I hate it, but it's short enough to the point where you could realistically finish this in like a few hours. So, this is gonna be more or less a guide for Dragon Quest 1 and not so much an LP of it. So, we got some people to talk to, we could look in this pot, and there's stuff inside. That guy's just gonna tell you to peek in there. So, let's go straight up and buy some material that we're going to need to survive. Okay, you can buy a wooden club, a bamboo spear, plain clothes, a leather suit, and a leather shield. I'm going to just go right on the defensive and go and equip these. We'll equip the leather shield. And with $30, we can't buy much. Okay. So, the reason this game is going to take so long is because there's going to be a lot of grinding. There's no way around it in Dragon Quest 1. There's just inevitably going to be a lot of grinding. And the encounter rate, I feel, is slightly lower than you're expecting. She Slime is the first enemy we're going to fight, or that I'm going to fight. So, I should go over the battle commands. But I feel like we'll go over the battle commands when we're not grinding. Just because this is just going to take forever. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process to experience in 4 gil, or 4, so he's Final Fantasy 4 gold. So our gold is now 34. We're not injured too much that I need to worry about it, but I will keep an eye on my HP. So, you just want to stay around the castle and just take on whatever comes up. She Slimes are actually one of the stronger monsters in this part of the game, where they are level 3 and not level 1 like regular slimes. I believe that's the case, but I do not remember entirely. So we have 4 experience points, and that's not enough to level up right off the bat. Also, we do have... Oh, we have a bamboo spear. I should equip that. Sorry, equip, not use. So, we have 11 HP. What's our stats in general? Our max is 15. Nope, we're still good. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So, I will be jump cutting a lot of the random quest stuff. Or the random quest, the grinding. Just because there's going to be a good 80% of the beginning part of this game will just be grinding. And there we go, we got the lower version of She Slime. Slimes, they're worth nothing, practically. So, right over here, She Slimes. We are able to do 3 points of damage, which is just enough to kill them. Or to get rid of them, rather. Well, I mean, kill them. And we got a level up! Finally, we're now level 2! Level 2, our strength is increased by 2, our max HP is increased by 6, and that's it. We do not get anything for level 2. But now that we're level 2, I would like to just kind of experiment slightly more. And we have 44 gold. 44 gold is generally what I want right now, but I still want to get more just because, you know, being greedy has its own diligence, roughly. 2 experience, 4 gold. So I believe coming down here will spawn some tougher enemies, because the mountains usually have tougher enemies. Now that we're level 2, I think we can handle ourselves a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't want to press our luck too much. So we want roughly 80 gold before we go back to town. So thankfully, I don't have to cut out super stuff, like the early stuff right now, just because, once again, grinding is going to be a necessity in this game, and not, it's not... this game is from the NES days, so you're gonna have to run into like a bunch of stuff to get used to this kind of game. So, 4 gold, 60. I think we could buy the best armor now, but I still want to hold out just for a bit longer. And get used to just hearing you, like, victory over and over again. Especially if you just keep running into the same monsters. I want to run into something else, please. 4 gold. 60. A lot of slime has appeared. You took out a lot of slime. I will like to level up before we go back to town also, just for convenience sake. Dun, 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 dun. And 5 points. Level 3! We got it! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Strength is increased by 2, agility plus 2, and resistance plus 1, and HP plus 2, MP plus 4, and we now learn the heal spell. So now we can stay outside a bit longer and cast heal whenever we need to. Too bad we only have 1 charge of heal at this point, because MP is expensive and you don't recharge over level ups. It's annoying, I don't like it, and yes, that's how the game works. So we got the leather shield, let's get the leather suit so we don't have to worry about damage too much. Yes, I like to equip your fine armor. So we have 6 gold left. I'm going to use the inn. If I have enough money, 3 gold, that's fair enough. Thank you for your hospitality, and I shall be off. So, going over a little bit more, we can now, I believe there actually is a world map. Yeah, there is a world map. This was not in the original, thankfully, or not thankfully, but luckily because it's a remake and it's also on the Switch, we can just open up a map at any time. So I know where I'm going for the most part. It's just I don't know how much I'm gonna have to stop and worry about certain things. So going back to the first town, we will probably not do for the rest of the game, because everywhere else is going to be better and a little more efficient for us. So, if I cannot run into a ghost, please. Oh, 2 damage. Ow, that surprisingly hurt. Also, ghosts are a lot trickier to hit than I thought. Okay. For experience, 8 gold. So there. This is a better grinding spot for us. You need a key for this. Okay. And this, we have, I believe, better weapons. Yep, Iron Axe. Iron Axe, Chainmail, and Iron Shield. So, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm going to try to be getting the best stuff we can. Over there's the general store, and over here is just someone who's going to tell you how to do certain, or the idea of what to do. So, the general store, unlike the first town, has magical herbs, torch, and dragon scales. Dragon scales are not that useful, and I don't like them. So, leave this town, and we're going to go explore a bit more on the risque side, because I don't know if I should do this. But I'm going to show off a bit of a later area if I can help it. All for the sake of grinding. So, if we keep carrying on, we'll run into another ghost. Lovely. Yeah, I do not like getting hit for 3 damage, buddy. Okay, the only time we'll go back to the first town is to use the inn, just because the inn is dirt freaking cheap there. So here's the problem. If we start going over this way, we're going to run into some really tough monsters. So just don't cross that bridge and you should be fine. Don't cross the bridge until you're like level 5 or something. Because there are some monsters that you just don't want to fight. But I believe at our next level, we'll start playing a little more risky by coming down here. Also, hello, Bat. Please tell me you're not gonna... You do enough damage. Ugh, that's a little scary. Okay. Gold. 3 gold. I thought you dropped more than 3 gold. Wow, you are not very helpful sometimes, are you? 2 experience. Always with the she slimes. We're strong enough, we can take on some of the bigger boys. I would like to take on some of the bigger boys. Okay, 400, or not 400, that's 40 me. I can read. Okay, 47. Well, we don't need torches right now, so I'm gonna just get rid of the torch that we have. I did not mean buy, I meant sell. Sell. Oh, you only sell for 4 gold. Ugh. That's fine. We'll live. Is there any kind of secret shenanigans here? Nope. Okay. So, back to the first town, because there's also something else I forgot to acknowledge with the king. Because the game is really short. Yeah, you're probably going to need to save at least once or twice, just because, you know, you might mess up, there might be something going bad with you. But, yeah, the king activates as your save point. Also, we got to level 4 now. What do we get for level 4? Strength plus 1, agility plus 2, resistance plus 1, HP plus 6, MP plus 6, and we learned Sizzle! I, like, never use offensive magic in this game. Mostly because whatever you could spend offensively, you might as well cast defensively. So, going over to the king's castle again. Got merchants, got doors we can't do anything with, we got 2 people in the back. Going to the king. 62 experience to level up next, and he will record our progress. I would love to record our progress. Continue our quest? Yes. So, I think that's enough for the first bit of this game, just because I am honestly going to go very far out of my way to find things and to just grind for the most part, because, as I said, this game is short, but there's going to be a lot of grinding. So I will see you guys when I'm roughly level 5 or level, let's say 7. 7 would be a good point to start going on our adventure. So I'll see you guys in just a little